Hi you guys, welcome back. Today is Friday, May 10th, which means it is payday. So before we get into the actual budgeting, I'm going to fill in my savings tracker. And it was $250 was put into the account. So I'm going to fill in just a quarter, and then next paycheck we'll fill in the other half. So maybe not the most efficient way to fill in the savings. I could have spaced it a little bit better, but it's nice to actually be filling this in. And I did fill in part of my student loan payoff since I'm finally paying on my student loans. And then so now we're going to go to May's budget. I'm going to fill all of this in. Right, so that is all of our expenses. There were a couple things I wanted to note really quickly. Crunchyroll, we did cancel. We had an issue with our membership. We were supposed to receive some perks with the membership we signed up for, and we never received them, and we've never heard back from their customer support, so I just canceled our membership. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. I think we'll end up getting a less expensive membership because we do watch a lot of the shows on there. And then my student loans are not a full $100, but I'm trying to get ahead on some of the interest that I've accrued. So I have it finally set up for $100 to withdraw every month. And then like last paycheck, I don't know how much we're gonna pull for clothes and medical, just because we've got other stuff we'd rather spend some money on. But I'm gonna just leave those blank until after I do my grocery shopping, since I'm shopping a little bit differently. So on to the actual paycheck breakdown. So this is number 1, and it is on the 10th of May in 2019. And the amount we have to work with is $14.89.94, and that is after the $250 of savings was withdrawn, and that came out today, and that is already done. And then I did just pay on our credit card, and I paid $700. And part of the reason for that is we do a lot of our like everyday spending on the credit card, just because it accumulates points, and then we can use our points for buying things that we really, really want and not feel like we're spending a whole lot of money on that. So I've paid $700 on that, and some of the bills too are auto pay onto the credit card, again, just to save up the points. Next is our gym membership, which is $44.12, and that will come out on the 16th. That is an automatic withdrawal. Candid, which is my boyfriend's aligners, is $96.95, and that also auto pays on the 16th or around the 16th. Electricity was $53.83 this month, and I will be paying that on the 20th, and I do have to pay that manually, so I'm going to put a little box so that I remember that I have to pay that. iTunes is $10.83, and that will auto pay on the 26th. And lastly is Crunchyroll. I'm going to leave the cost blank, but the 26th is the end of the billing cycle. Just because I still don't know what we're going to end up paying for that. Oh, and I switched my phone service provider to Google Fi a few weeks ago, so I haven't received a bill for the month yet, so I'm not sure when that's going to be due or how much that's going to be, so I will just fill that in once I get to it. I do need to pull money for USAA. That renews this month, and it actually renews on the date of our second paycheck. So on that day, before that day, I'm actually going to go in and deposit all of the money into the account, and that way it pulls automatically so we don't have to worry about it. Medical, I'm going to leave blank because I'm not sure what I'm going to put into that. Personal, I'm going to put $50 so that we can have a date night. Clothing, again, I don't know if I'm going to put anything into that one. Gas, we just kind of fill up when we need it, but we do plan for, I'm planning for about $75 for the next 2 weeks. And then groceries, I'm not sure how much of those are going to cost because Mother's Day is on Sunday and I have to buy things specifically for Mother's Day. But I should have about, after all of this, about $300 left over to put into groceries. And then once I have, and I did account for the $14.99 just in case that's what we end up staying with. So once I do my grocery shopping today, anything left over I will divvy up between clothing, medical, and pay maybe a little bit more on the credit card, but we'll see what, like if anything, I'll put into medical and pay the credit card and just leave clothing blank because we don't really need any new clothes right now. But that's all I have for that so far. And I'm going to go to the bank and do my grocery shopping and come back and finish filling this in for you guys. Hi guys, I'm back. It has actually been quite a few days. Today is now Wednesday, the 15th. So it just was a really, really busy weekend because it was Mother's Day weekend. So after I did my grocery shopping on Friday, I ran errands for 6 hours and had a lot to do. So by the time I got home, I actually forgot to go to the bank and pull out money for USAA. And then Saturday I worked and then had to clean the house, and then Sunday we were busy all day, and Monday we were busy all day, and Tuesday I worked, and today I finally had a really short shift and was able to go to the bank and come back and finish this video. So by the time you see this, it will not be the, what was it, the 12th? 11th? On Saturday. It's actually going to be a week late, so hopefully that's okay with you guys. But I cleaned up the page, erased all of the pencil marks. I did pull my $100 for USAA, so I'm going to pull this out. And today is the 15th, so on 5/15 we are adding $100, so that puts us at $1,000. I'm going to put that right in there. So next week will be a little bit different. I'm actually going to deposit these, or all of this, the day before payday, and then transfer that $1,100 over to the credit card because that's where the USAA is going to be charged to, or I'll just change it so that it I'm probably just going to change it so that it comes out of the checking account, just to keep it a little more simple. So that is done. I did not pull anything for medical. I actually did not pull anything for personal, and gas was $50, and I used a debit card, or a gift card. I purchased a gift card because there was extra points at Fry's for it. And then groceries, I spent $350 on groceries, and that should get us pretty far, but a lot of that, and then none for clothing, but a lot of that was for the Mother's Day dinner and Mother's Day flowers and stuff for all of our mother figures in our lives. So that's why it's a little higher than usual, but we were planning for that. So that's it. That was our entire budget video for this week. So thanks for being patient with me, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's always great to do this, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks a lot. Bye.